Hey y'all! So as you can see, I had my title or whatever you want to call it as the power of positivity. Are you on the right side? So this week has been a really crazy week for me. There's been a lot going on. There's been a lot of things that have been thrown at me and people have told me or that I've heard from others or that I've seen others do. And I just feel empowered that I need to make sure that I'm just coming out and I'm just talking and, I love y'all. And, yeah, let me tell you about positivity. So let me start with the week. So there's been a few things this week that have happened. There's been some rumors flying of some other, places being nasty or negative towards other individuals or towards myself. There's been people, oh, thanks, Tiff. Just added a little lip gloss to my day. There's been, so sorry, my heart is like racing because this is hard for me because it's affected me personally. Love you too, Nat. And just people, I always tell people love to hate. So people love to hate on people and love to, think, what are they doing? What are they not doing? And that's like just in life. I'm not even just talking about like the fact that I sell makeup. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Princess. So I'm not even talking about just the fact that I sell makeup. So people love to hate. People love to say fat people need to be skinny. Skinny people need to eat more. People who don't have kids need to have kids. People that, do this makeup needs to do this makeup. People that, all this different jazz. So anyways, long story short. So I have personally seen some things, of individuals talking about other individuals. And, that's just because people send me things and I always am one to like steer things into, that's totally washed away my negativity yesterday. That's good, Chelsea. Keep it up. Keep it up. Power of positivity is key. And haters never going to do it better than you. That's right. I've never met a hater better than me. But anyway, so people, saying some things and screenshotting and making fun of others. And it's just not a good thing. And let me tell you what, I'm not talking about like the fact that you're doing it behind others' back. And who knows if those people are finding it. And maybe you're not doing it, but maybe you know somebody else doing it. I just want to remind everybody that every time you do something about someone else, you're also allowing negative energy into yourself. So anybody who knows me knows that I am crazy, I am positive, I am wild, I am as honest as I can always be. Don't get me wrong, there's sometimes I think one thing and then 2 days later or 3 days later I find out another. But that's right. That's right. My team, sometimes they come to me and they say, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah is happening in my area and I'm struggling. And I always remind people, it's okay. Just be you. So that's kind of why I feel empowered because my girlfriend started this foundation, the BU Foundation, and she makes these shirts. And I got mine in the mail today. And I felt like, okay, with everything that I've seen this week, everything that I've heard, all the different discussions that I've had, I needed to put this shirt on and I needed to come out to everyone in social media and everyone who knows me. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm just me. I be me. So I'm telling you, be you. Don't ever feel like if you don't want to use my product, that I'm going to, oh God, can't believe blah, 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 uses Target brand, or I can't believe, that's not it. That's just not reality. Everything is not for everyone. Not everyone loves pizza. A lot of people, most people love pizza, but, not everyone loves pizza, or not everybody loves pop, or not everybody, I just think that it's important. So, even just in the last 48 hours, something that was pretty huge for me and kind of hit me pretty hard was, I call it trolling. So I saw somebody post something very boldly, on social media, on their personal social media about themselves. So So I saw somebody post something very boldly about themselves, and they were saying XYZ was not working for them, but XYZ is what works for them. That's it, like, basically. And somebody had the nerve to, like, say something bad to that person. So, you know, we always, like, read about, like, these people who are depressed or are suicidal or are doing harmful things to other people. Trolling does that. Trolling hurts people. And what's even worse is you don't realize it's hurting yourself. So every time you're doing something, whether you're saying it, whether you're writing it, whether you're screenshotting it, you are hurting other people and yourself. Why would you ever want to hurt yourself? Now, obviously, I mentioned the word suicide. So can you imagine if all of a sudden, because you maybe said that one thing to somebody or didn't do that one thing, you could hurt their feelings? Now, I want y'all to know, this is not just about me. This is things that I've, like, seen and I've heard and I've read about other people. But yeah, it's got to stop. It has to stop. Like, bullying is bad. Yeah, I feel for people. One of the bullying things I saw was actually for another direct sales company, and it's not okay. And I instantly, like, the person that I am, because everybody who knows me knows, like, my heart is like, woo, like, come on, be my people. Like, I will love you, and I will love you, and I will be honest with you, and I will be your friend no matter what you got going on in your life. I will welcome you into my home. Like, I will give you my last dollar. So I saw this person, and I don't even know the person who wrote this about them. I don't know them personally. And all I thought was, how dare those people? I just want to drive to that person's house, and I want to hug them, and I want to squeeze them, and I want to tell them that keep being them. Be you. Be you. It just, like, no. You're right, Michelle. There is no room for ugly, and no one likes a bully. I just think it's the little things, like, so I know a lot of people have heard me talk about the energy bus. But a good reference, like, in there that made me realize some things that I didn't realize about even myself. This was about 5 years ago that I read this book. And of course, when my boss bought it, he told us he was going to change all these things about our positivity and how I felt and what was going on. And I was like, oh, I'm like the most positive person there is. I'm crazy. I'm happy. Everybody loves me. Like, for real. And then I read this book and I was like, holy crap. I thought about the little times where, like, maybe somebody wore a shirt and it just didn't look good on them. And me and somebody would go to lunch and we would be like, oh my God, did you see that person's shirt? Like, that's bad. That's mean. That is just plain right mean. And maybe you don't think it is, but I'm telling you, you are wasting energy even talking about that. Because you should let somebody, that's the, like, best thing about today's world. Think about it. I mean, anybody who's my age or older, 20 years ago, y'all were judged. I mean, we were judged hard. I was a fat girl in high school. Boys made fun of me. My boyfriend called me Jelliphant when he broke up with me. Jelliphant. Now tell me, I mean, think about it. If somebody called me that now, I'd be like, please, please say what you want to say because it don't hurt me. I say I am a plus size woman and I am proud. And I always say if I was a skinny, excuse my language, skinny bitch, I'd probably be really obnoxious because I'm already full of myself because I love me. I love being me 100%. There is nothing that is going to stop me from being me, and there is nothing that's going to stop me from welcoming you for being you. You know, I mean, I could go down the track of, like, telling y'all, like, that you see all these, like, news stories of shootings and kidnappings or, you know, the Las Vegas thing, like, all that. Like, I don't want to go down that path, but I I most importantly, this is why I came to social media, because I have these kind of conversations with my team, and I have these conversations with people in my life that I talk to regularly. But I wanted to come to social media because it happens so much here, and it just hurts my heart. It just hurts my heart to think that people can't just allow people to be themselves. Every person deserves to be themselves no matter what. Like, I mean, for real. So think about that. Next time that you see somebody comment something, you don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. You don't have to comment on it or nothing. You can scroll right past it. You can scroll right past it. Because you never know. That person might be in such a dark place. Excuse me, I was tapping my thing and making my phone shake. That person might be in such a dark place that you could say something and it could trigger something that could ruin somebody. You never know. Instead, why don't you decide to be the one to trigger it for the good? Imagine how great it would feel to know that you made somebody, you changed somebody. Do you know how many people? So, like, let me tell this story. And if this person happens to jump on or happens to be watching, I'm not going to say your name, but I had this person to come over and get a makeover by me this past summer. And I knew this person from a previous job. I was their boss for maybe like 6 months. And I was doing their makeup, and then they started asking me about the opportunity. First off, I want to tell you right now, they didn't sign up, which I just want you to know, like, that might sound weird when I'm saying, but they told me, like, you don't understand how much you changed my outlook on life. You don't understand how much you changed the outlook of me, like, just thinking that it's okay when something bad happens, that I can take all the good from it and I can, like, make things right, and I can be better, and I can move forward, and I can teach people the things that I learned from what I did. And I was like, what? I was like, I taught you all that in that little time that we worked together. And they were like, yeah. They're like, your attitude is so contagious. So I just want, like, y'all to know, like, I feed off of y'all too. So, like, if I get around somebody and you're nothing but talking about other people and you're like, you know, like, I'm probably going to sound you out. I'm probably not going to, like, even be part of it. And if you ask me, I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, you know, or I'm not listening. And that's just because I don't want to allow that kind of energy into me, because I don't want it to be contagious. I don't want to get that disease. You know, negativity is a disease, whether you believe it or not. So and if you've shared this video with somebody who has had something happen to them recently or had this type of instance on social media, I want you to know, whether I know you or not, you can reach out to me, because I can promise you that I'm going to be 100% real with you. I am going to be a friend to you. I'm going to listen to you. I'll complain with you. I'll be your friend. Like, why not? I mean, in today's world, I hate it when somebody says, yeah, I just, you know, I don't need any more friends. I'm like 35 years old. I don't need any more friends. What? I always need friends. Like, for real. How can you not have that many friends? I mean, like, I love my friends. I just have this girl who I've known for quite some time, but we've, like, made this great friendship. And, like, I love her so much. And I'm not going to lie, like, I barely knew her. Like, I knew her through association, and we have grown to, like, love each other so much, and we talk all the time, and we get together all the time. And, I mean, like, you, like, for real, be friends. Be you and be friends. I feel like I'm forgetting some things. I should have made notes. I mean, the biggest thing is I just want to remind y'all, like, don't be a troll. Don't come on social media. And if you see somebody say something, or they post something you don't like, that's okay. Just scroll right past it. You can say my name. Tiff. I love you, Tiff. Just scroll right past it. Don't make a comment, because you don't need to put that out there. Because not only that, you're wasting your energy, when instead you can take that energy of yours and you can put it elsewhere. And next time you think about making fun of somebody's outfit, or talking about somebody should lose some weight, or talking about somebody's other company, or talking about where somebody works, or talking about that person next to you at work, or shoot, even your siblings or whatever. Just think about how it's affecting you. As much as it's affecting them, we already know that. We wouldn't say those things, we wouldn't feel those things, because you know that. But think of how it's affecting you. I just want y'all to realize that. I love y'all, and I'm going to challenge y'all to continue to be you, and know that when you're with me, you don't have to be anybody but you. I accept you. I want you in my life. I love y'all. Bye.